YouTube, Beautiful Bones, episode 9. I will have to say, this has got to be like the saddest goddamn, like, the saddest, episode yet. Well, maybe not the saddest, because I remember that lady with her child. Not the saddest, but it's pretty sad. It's just basically, like, mainly about the thing with his grandmas, and I don't know, like Shotaro friend, that girl who grandma died, basically asked him to come help her, and I really didn't get it. Like it was just like her grandma promised, like when she get married, she can basically choose one of her paintings and keep it, and I guess she was trying to decide which one she should keep, and it wasn't really a mystery with that. Just and Shotaro was just looking through them, and even Sakurako was like, this is a mystery I can't solve, basically saying, this is a promise made between you and your grandma. I believe you can figure this out on your own. Basically, your grandma loved you, and she was like, maybe, like, she was like, kind of like pointing out, maybe it's the picture that her and her grandfather drew together, but basically she said that's something she has to choose, and I understand that. Can't nobody choose something as precious as the moment as that for you. But basically, we move forward to Chitaro's situation with his grandma. Obviously, he brought like pudding to Sakurako house and his grandma house, and I mean not his grandma, but her grandma also. So they was eating pudding. It was kind of funny because she was like, the grandma was like, you can only eat one to Sakurako, and so she was like, she was like trying to chew between all these flavors, and she chose obviously one, like a chocolate one, and she was eating it. She was like, "Oh, it's good." Then she tried to reach for another one. Her grandma smacked the shit out of her hand. I was like, "Damn." So I thought that was funny. Basically, Shitaro told a story about his grandma, you know, being in the hospital, dying, and how it was funny that she always like wanted him to get, you know, eat like two jars of pudding from the same place. And he was like, she didn't even like pudding, so it was just kind of weird to him. And basically, the grandma said it was time. That's what, basically, like, how can I explain this? Shotaro thought it was weird and didn't know the reason behind it. And the grandma, Sakurako's grandma, was like, time, obviously, because she kind of explained it to him like she had a cancer where her bones were basically deteriorating from the inside out. And Sakurako said that's a painful, experience. And obviously she was in a hospital on bed rest. And obviously she asked Shatara like, did you always call before you came in? And he was like, yeah. Did she always tell you to go to get two puddings? He was like, yeah. He was like, how long is it from the store to the hospital? He was like, about 15 minutes. And she was like, time. And they explained, like, she didn't want Shotaro to see her on the bed sick and in pain like that. She would take time, like, when he calls, she would make sure she'll take, like, a painkillers so she wouldn't be as in pain when when you see her. And obviously, she said she knew you could get put in somewhere quicker and come there, but she said she knew it would take him longer to choose two flavors and come up there. So he probably had like a 20 to 25 minute trip going up there. And Shotaro like actually cried and stuff. It was like, "You're right. Oh my God, how can I see it?" Like he was like, all this time she just wanted me to eat pudding and talk about stupid stuff about what I watched on TV and what I did. And she said, no, that's the grandma was like, no, that's not true. She basically wanted to see you smile. That was her way of basically being happy, and it was just a sad moment because I'm like, wow, like I don't know, it's really sad. But after that, basically, we find out that Sakurako grandma like tried to get up and like had like a little pain getting up, and you can't have nothing like that from Sakurako. So she seen it, and once Shitaro left, she's like, "We're going to the doctor's straight in the morning, okay? I see you have pain in your back." And the grandma's like, "Let me live. I'm all right." And basically told Sakurako off. But this episode was grandma themed, and it was sad. Man, I don't want to hear about people grandmas dying. It's just really sad, but nonetheless, it was an episode worth watching. It was a touching moment in there. It's nothing like a murder mystery or anything, but that was just like a touching moment episode. But that was episode 9, YouTube Beautiful Bones. Let me know your thoughts and comments on this episode and series so far in the comments below. Peace out.